Mary Jane Seacole was an impactful British nurse and entrepreneur. Seacole was born to a Creole mother who lived out her entrepreneurial dreams of running a boarding house and had scientific herbalist skills as a doctress. Mary Seacole was born more than 200 years ago. This was during the period when many black people in the Caribbean were forced to work as slaves. Although Mary's mother was Creole woman, her father James Grant was a white Scottish Army officer, and Mary was born a free person. She had a sister, Louisa, and a brother, Edward. By 1818, aged 12, Mary helped run the boarding house where many of the guests were sick or injured soldiers. 3 years later she traveled to England with relatives and stayed for about a year. At 16 years old and in 1823, Mary went to London on her own, remaining there for 2 years. She experienced racist comments while in London. She describes herself as only a little brown, but her friend was very dark, so London boys made fun of their complexions. However, Mary's companion was hot-tempered, and because there were no police officers around, it was quite eventful, learning to use traditional medicines. Mary's mother ran a lodging house, called Blundell Hall, which was much respected by local people in Kingston, Jamaica's capital city. But she was also a healer and taught Mary many of her skills using traditional Jamaican medicines. A keen student from early childhood, Mary practiced medicine on her doll, dogs, and cats, and on herself. She writes in her autobiography, "Mary was the first ever black person to publish an autobiography. All those who admired her came to her aid, whether soldiers, generals, or members of the royal family." In 1857, a fundraising gala was held for her over 4 nights on the banks of the River Thames. Over 80,000 people attended. The same year she published her autobiography, The Wonderful Adventures of Mrs. Seacole in Many Lands, which became an instant bestseller. In 1990, Seacole was awarded the Jamaican Order of Merit.